Let him write another one.
Stuck on my guy media, episode 2. Got a good bestie, good friend of mine, my guy, Dee the realist.
My brother!
Yeah. Had a little inconvenience today, but we move, you get me? We move.
Yeah, man, we have to keep pushing, man.
You get me?
No, like that.
Boom. Got a few questions for you today, because I know you're a man of many fields, you get me?
Alright, so.
You're all rounder, from what I can observe, you get me? Music man, clothing line, and many more. We'll get into it, you get me?
It's a lot.
We'll get into it.
Oh.
Okay. My first question is, Dee the realist, what does that symbolize?
Ooh. That's a big one still. You know what? It was, honestly. It kind of come from my dad, you know. It's like, what my dad used to always say, yo, I just keep it real, you know. That this is like, from a youth, you get me, to just say over and over and over again, that's the only thing. Just keep it real, yeah, and just do my thing. And that's all I used to hear, you get me? And then it just kind of stopped with me, innit? Because it was just like, yo. Yeah, me as a youth, and your parents are like one of your biggest heroes, you get me? So it's just like, I kind of seen that, and I just took it on.
Okay. Another question. Who inspires you? Because I see you're a man that's, I don't know, I'd say, very particular. So it'd be good to know who
I said I'm picky, you know?
Particular, you're very, you know, so I want to know who inspires you.
Okay, you know what it is? It doesn't take a lot to inspire me, you know. That's the thing though, like, I hear what you're saying, you know, I can't be like very particular in it, but I'd say even say like, if we're talking like musically in general, someone that starts today could inspire me. You get what I'm saying? It's just more, I say it's more about the mindset in it. That's why it is that inspires me in it, because before any type of action in it, I know the thought about it, you get what I'm saying?
True. Ooh, it's a tricky one. What's your hobbies outside of music before I get into the music later?
Okay. Outside of music, I like to draw, you know.
You're an artist.
Yeah, I like to draw still, Just sit down. I'll be drawing anime and that. I'm a big anime fan. You get me in my room and that got bare anime posters. Do you like to do me personally, pencil drawing, that's for me.
Yes.
Other than that, I actually go into the gym. I'm a gym addict. I'm there a lot still. I'm there, fam. And boxing, yeah.
So you're top man up.
Yeah, man.
You're top man up. I'm not gonna lie, still took a few months.
That's what it is.
Right. Okay, childhood. I'm gonna say childhood slightly. Okay. Looking back, what experience shaped you
into like the person who I am today?
Yeah.
Many experiences still. What experience shaped me? I'd say it's a multiple experiences. So like even like through school, man, just going through and just seeing things change. You get what I'm saying? And just growing through, and even just living in the end, you know, and just seeing everything, seeing how people operate, seeing how things go down, seeing how people change, seeing how people grow. You get me? When you leave school and then everything changes, everyone's in college going their own ways, and like people are working and all of that. And even now, like, well, things changing more, you get me? People dying, people having kids, people getting married, and it's just like, yo, you get me? It's all everyday mode, and I feel like, you're a bit different each day, and no one day is the same.
Okay, so what made you start getting into music?
My dad again. Like my dad was a big influence in my life, innit? I think my dad was a DJ, but the only thing with him is that he didn't take action on what he loved. You get me? So you
can see the consequences.
Yeah. So like for me seeing that, you get me? Cause he do like in the house, and he would. I used to tell him like, yo, dad, you're playing tunes. that I don't hear out there. Like,
know,
no one's got this selection. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, I'm gonna
Not
come out
hearing,
soon,
yeah.
and it's just like, but he never really did it though. So it's then, cause he was doing that around me, I grew a love for music. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then I
What
thought,
are some of the tunes he was running then?
oh, you know what's one of my favorites is John McLean. What's it called? It's the John McLean song.
Taking it way back.
Yeah, that's the type of thing he was playing with me. It's a heartbreak one. The name will come back to me.
Straight reggae tunes going.
It was reggae, hip hop, rare groove, soul, R&B. You have this one I'm saying, he has a selection like, yo, my dad will play nines.
Yeah. Big him up. He might actually play nines.
So it's like, that's what I'm saying. Then he was really good at it, but he didn't take action. So when I done my own thing now, I said, yo, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna take action. That's why when you see me doing certain things, it's just cause I got that image in my mind, and I'm like, yo, fam,
you don't want to fail. You don't want to. Yeah.
I'm not sitting in here
100%.
doing something that I love and not making a move on it. Cause I've seen firsthand what happens.
Where it can lead to.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Yeah, man. So you nickname yourself Mr. Ambition. Is that part of your thing of trying to be 10 toes down in what you're trying to do?
Basically, and it's like my alter ego.
Basically.
You know, like that. You get me? Everyone wants to be a superhero, man. That's my version. You get me? Cause it's like, it just come to me a time when like I was self-reflecting on it. Like, this is who I want to be, and that's how I want to represent myself. And cause it's like, what you call yourself, it has power, man. You get me? You have to call yourself proper things, and it's all for, yo, if I label myself as this, I can only move correct from that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Sure. Would you say you're a visionary?
I have to be, bro. What do they say? People without vision, they perish, fam. Man have to see ahead. And you know what I'd say as well, having with vision, you have to be adaptable with it. Like you might see a vision, but you have to be adaptable on the details. So know where you want to go, but how you get there, and that's how you have to be able to mold and change with that.
100%. I'm gonna give you flowers while you're here.
No,
You are part of the reason why this show's here. You get me? Because you move in a certain way, you operate in a certain way. I only have reached to certain people out here, you get me? And you're one of the people that are moving proper, you get me? Around man anyway.
I appreciate that.
So boom. You do music and you got an EP, a 5-track EP that come out this year. What was the whole? It's called Quarter Life. What was the whole?
Like the motivation and
behind that one.
So actually, what it was, so I started it last year, you know. So actually, I was turning 25. You get me? So I made the EP is about basically where I'm at now. You get me? So I called it Quarter Life because I weren't trying to give away too much. You get me? So you get me? So it's just a quarter of it, and at the same time I was turning 25. So it's just like what it's all about is just like where I'm at now, some bits of what I've been through on some relationships, family relationships, and how I feel. Cause it's like I felt like it's like, yo, I've got so much time and I'm still young and I can still do all these things, but at the same time, I've done so much and like I'm at a certain milestone in my life, and like this is the Quarter Life milestone. And you know what it was as well? It's kind of like you hear, I don't know if a lot of people heard it, but you hear about like the Quarter Life crisis and that.
Yeah.
I just have heard about that. But I didn't want to call it that.
You didn't know it's a real thing.
You get me what I'm saying? I didn't want to call it that.
Crisis still really, isn't it? So you can't really be called, yeah, it's true.
I didn't want it to have like a negative spin on it, even though some of the things I've said on there can be like deemed as negative.
Well, you have to have negative with positive.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Where would you see yourself in the next 25 years if that's the case of Quarter Life EP?
Okay, man said half life, you know.
Where do you see yourself in half life?
Oh, yeah, that's 25 years.
Or call it 10 if you can't.
Call it 10.
I think that.
Alright, we'll try to do both, and we'll start with the 10. With 10 first, I'm going global.
100%.
That's the aim, nothing less. That's where man have to go. You get what I'm saying? And that's whether that's with the production. Now, you know, even whether it's with the production, with the clothing, and with the music. Man's trying to get there on all standpoints. You get what I'm saying? And I'll say 25, that's a bit far, but with that time, that's mogul status there. So I'm not gonna lie. That's mogul, I have to speak it, you know what there? That's mogul status there. I feel like at that point there, even though like in 10 years I want to be putting people on, but at 25 that's when I really want to be putting people on and more, not so much taking a back seat, but pushing other people to do their thing and build up their thing.
100%. And you also have a clothing line and a production company. So do you want to give us a bit of background information on clothing first and then a bit more on production?
Okay, alright, so we'll start with the clothing. So my clothing line is called Mr. Ambition. So what it was is like I thought about it for a time. And you get me, I think, I want to do a clothing line. I had no clue how to do it. You get me? So what I literally done, I started researching it, bro. You get me? I took courses on that online. Like I literally learned how to fashion. I had to learn the whole of Adobe. So I had, I had to learn Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, After Effects. I learned all of it. You get me? And then like I slowly just kept trying, just putting pieces out, and you get me? And you know what the thing, what it was, innit? I was seeing a lot of people doing clothing lines, but it was. I don't know what I've seen is particularly with like black clothing lines. There was a lot of street connotations. You'll see so many clothing lines called money this, money that, hungry, drip this, hard. All of that, 24/7s and all of that. And it's like, you know what? Certain of them are actually really cold and they're hard. But it's like, yo, I wanted to do something different, something with substance. You get me? Because if I just come out and say, yo, money 24s. Buy that.
Mine are gonna only buy it for 2 weeks. And
this is what I was saying, and it's gonna fade out. So I was trying to think about the longevity, and also I wasn't trying to limit myself with my target audience. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, if I have something that says, I don't know, like Trap 24s, is a 30-year-old white man from Essex gonna go buy that? He might. He might.
For the sake of it. For the individual who's selling it, he might buy it.
Exactly.
Other than that.
But I wanted to be able to even to pitch it to professionals. You get what I'm saying? Because if I make a suit and I tell you, yo, this is a Mr. Ambition suit. You get what I'm saying? Feeling like James Bond. You know what I'm saying? I hear that. But and then with the production company, I co-founded that with Mark Q. So that was
big him up, man.
Yeah, man, large up Mark Q every time. Obviously, that come out of a space where it's like, obviously, because we were both initially doing music, and we also, when you do music, you have to make music videos. And obviously, we tried a few people out together, and then we tried people out individually as well. But it's like, it's hard to keep consistency. You get me? I'm never gonna lie to people and act like I'm rich because I'm not. You get me? I say we're getting there. It's steps. But it's like, what it was for me to be consistent. It was like, yo, I have to work with someone or build a team and do that. And with that as well, we also had more creative control. So that's the desire that it came out of. So it's like when we made the song Odors, because we wrote the script and everything, we hired, it was Ollie. Ollie shot that video for us. We got Ollie every time as well. And it's from there we said, yo, we can do this. Because we literally wrote this on paper and we made it come to life. And it's from there, it was just all goes ahead, you get me? And then we done a show, we done the takeover show. You also do shows. So what was that? What was the motion behind that? Was that just to get the artists that you are around out there, or? That was, it's a similar kind of thing. So same way we wanted to make our own videos, it's like, as artists as well, we wanted to perform. And like, there's opportunities.
Get the chance to perform. Necessarily.
Exactly.
Like
the opportunities there. But it's like, me personally, I wasn't really like, when I was shouting people in, they weren't really letting man through. But you know what, saying that, one man that has always let me perform on his show is Andre Soul. He's always had a spot for man.
Big up Andre Soul.
Yeah, we big up Andre every time, you get me? So it's just like, it was that in it. So it's like, man can't wait for opportunity. So man had to make it. And it's like, when we did that now, I can now give opportunity to my people. You get what I'm saying?
Each one teach one. So, what do you think moving forward, what you want to do, like solely, or do you want to keep the triple threat going on where you got clothes, production company, music? You want to just keep cross promoting all three?
Really wanna help, but you gotta help yourself. So I chose to help myself. Now I gotta move selfish. In most things I do, I only think about myself. Due to insecurities, been fighting for a lifetime. I ain't building for now, I'm building for a lifetime. And saying how I feel, I do that.